Good morning. Welcome to my studio here in the heart of the Mayan Highlands in Guatemala at Lake Atitlan. Let me show you a view of the lake here. Here's a live shot. We have such a strong portal here with the volcanoes and truly spiritual nature. So it's not hard to feel connected to nature and also to your true nature. We just had a new moon in Capricorn. The new moon was kind of a portal, a doorway of entry into this energy of the first half of the year. And it's a year when we have to emerge, where we have to, in a sense, leap forward one way or another in our awareness. But for sure, we've got a great deal of assistance from the planetary alignments. All the personal planets, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, are bunching together to make a great wave of energy for the first half of the year. From Capricorn through the signs of Aquarius, Pisces, the spring equinox, and an eclipse in Aries. And then peaking in Taurus and breaking into Gemini for the summer solstice. As they make this wave pattern through the signs, they also connect and transit all of the outer planets. Each new moon will bring a pulse of energy that then goes through to the full moon, and it will get this rhythm and pulse with the moons. It's an extraordinary show, and it's got a great awakening possibility if you know how to surf it. Let me share with you and show you this wave on Astro Gold here. Here we are on the new moon here in Capricorn. I'm just going to show you a graphic. Keep an eye on the planets here, the personal planets. Here's Pluto. Here's the outer planets of Saturn and Neptune and Jupiter and Uranus. And watch as I make the astrological clock go forwards a day at a time, and I'll do it quickly. You'll see the moon moving around from new to full. But we start to see all the planets bunching up. I'm just going to keep going here. You see them starting to bunch up here in Aquarius, and then they start to come stronger together into Pisces. And then we have them coming together into Aries, and they're getting the waves forming stronger and stronger. You can see them. And then it starts to really peak in this time around March or the equinox. Here we have an eclipse happening with the new moon here. And then everything starts to break into Taurus and builds up there with this meeting with Uranus and Jupiter, the last of the outer planets that all the personal planets go past. Look at this. Look at this meeting together. Look at this bunching of everything. And then literally the waves breaks into Gemini, and we find ourselves in a place of riding out, and many people will have wiped out at this time and will enter into the second half of the year. So here it already, everything is breaking up. So thank you, Astro Gold, for this wonderful show that we have now with the computers. So this is a great wave of energy, and how can we surf this wave? What's the surfboard? So the surfboard is going to be your spiritual practice, your spiritual awareness, because on the outside there's going to be a great amount of turmoil and confusion. You know, you're going to see people wiping out on this wave, situations of great, extraordinary ups and downs in the world of events. But the main energy for you is to be able to be 100% on your surfboard, 100% in your practice, 100% into finding a way to be smooth and calm and relax and to flow into this extraordinary journey that we have over the first 6 months of the year. This is not a time to be lost in solving the outer problems of the world, wars, climate change, and the general mayhem that the toxicity of the old power structures are producing. This wave will start to disrupt all of that, but in a strong feminine way that feels inevitable and calming. The true nature will prevail, and the true nature has a passion and a softness and an enjoyment and a sustainability and a connectivity. So these are the energies that you're to use in as you surf this energy out. You have to relax on your board. You have to sing on your board, dance on your board, enjoy the ride. Let's look a little bit more fine-tuned through these months. The new moon in Capricorn, as I say, was this starting energy. Capricorn gives us form, gives us structure, looks at systems that we want to build. If we harvest energy in Virgo and we have a good harvest in Capricorn, we build from that harvest cultures, libraries of knowledge. So we're looking at big shifts of energy when we're looking at Capricorn, and Pluto is about to leave Capricorn and move into Aquarius. It goes through with the sun, January 2021, and then the other planets follow in. So the personal planets are pushing first past Pluto. Pluto into Aquarius is a huge change. The movement from Capricorn to Aquarius is a Kundalini movement also. I can share this with you and show you another diagram here. If we look at a diagram of the signs of the zodiac and the chakras, I'll share a screen here and find that for you. Between Capricorn and Aquarius is the Muladhara chakra, the bottom chakra. So Pluto is here on this place, moving between Capricorn and Aquarius. So it's very activating also Kundalini practice. And by the way, Saturn and Jupiter were there to make a conjunction, setting up this huge move of energy just 2.5 years ago. So Pluto's coming in and is getting activated personally. So in terms of your practice, Kundalini work is really important, this first activation of Pluto. I like to give you a simple example of this through practice of breathwork and sound. So, for instance, if you go into the sound of Om, A-U-M, I'll do an Om for you. Oh, those sounds take you from the R of the heart chakra here, which is where the sun is, and Pluto is going to enter into Aquarius with the sun, amazingly. And the ooh takes us down into the deep realms of our Kundalini practice, Kundalini Muladhara practice, where we're connected to the earth. To access that energy, you have to feel safe and you have to feel secure. So that's why doing this within the confines of a personal practice is very easy, but you can extend that as you feel more safe and secure and confident with yourself into your everyday life, and so that you have this life force constantly coming through you. This like this wave, it lifts you up. The Kundalini energy will lift you up, and then you can transform this. The brings the energy up and to the higher chakras here, to the third eye, and with it, it brings more clarity and wisdom. So the first activation here of the wave is with Pluto and pushing into Aquarius, and of course by the end of the year Pluto will be there in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So you're setting up seeds of structures and organization here. And with that, you'll find a certain shininess is coming to you, this certain sense of presence. And Pluto is to do with community. So if you become this shining kind of example of kindness, of Kundalini, of love in your community, then you're going to have a big effect. That's what Pluto can do. The energy then moves on from Aquarius into Pisces, where Saturn and Neptune are. And Neptune is the depth of understanding, the deep ocean of oneness. And it's there in Pisces. It's very hard to get a feel for this energy, but now Saturn is with it. It's co-present with it. It's a visible planet. Saturn is giving structure an organization to this deep oceanic energy. So once you start on your spiritual practice, all the energy then moves from Aquarius into Pisces, and then you can start to go really, really deep with this practice. This is in March. You start to feel the benefits of this enormous potentiality of the depths of being that you're touching with the Kundalini energy. This is Saturn and Neptune, and Neptune will not be in Pisces for another 150 years. And so to have Saturn co-present with it, which it is for all of the year, is super, super, super powerful. Again, for your focus, for your depth, for your ability to be in love with yourself, to be able to go in tune with yourself, finding this higher level of being that you really, really are. Then the energy builds up even more as we move into Aries. We move past Saturn and Neptune, and we move into Aries. And there on the spring equinox, and just after, we have a huge solar eclipse. This is a powerful energy in the States. It's the second of an eclipses. One has come from north to south. The other's come from southwest to north. It's making a cross on the States. Around Texas is where it's going to be in April. I'm going up there for this time. And this represents breakthroughs. Let's go through here. We've got some new energy. It's cracking up the old systems of things. And then this energy carries on into Taurus, where we can put in some new seeds, and all the planets come together to find the crescendo of the wave, with Uranus, the awakened one, and Jupiter, the wisdom of awakening, coming together in Taurus around the end of April, around 22nd of April, and then all of the other planets sweep through this and the wave breaks. And then you start to ride out with this new sense of understanding into Gemini, into understanding. And then there we are. We've got established something. I rode that wave. And this wave is going to give you such a view that when the turmoil and the chaos that is continuing to go on, because as a wave breaks, there's whirlpools and people have wiped out and structures and society are breaking up around you. You say, no, I have the view. I saw where I was going. I could see this higher level of being that I am. I'm calm with all of that. And this will serve you so well, because the next as part of the year, we've got much more turbulence and new changes and new energies are going to come in 2025 and through into 2026 and 27. It's a birthing. There's a birthing process going on. So these first 6 months, I cannot overemphasize how important it is for you to be able to feel the smooth, feel the feminine, feel the right way, feel the love, feel the joy of your presence, of your practice. This is the maximum you can do. The world's problems, if we all did this, will start to dissolve away because we will all be approaching this from a much higher level dimensional view. Great activity on the sun at this time. We're aligned somewhat towards the galactic center. We've got bigger views every time that we expand our technology, we expand a view. For instance, when we discovered Uranus, we needed a telescope. Herschel was in his backyard for this discovery. And he had a contraption that was the size of his garden with wheels and lenses that it polished. Well, we discovered Uranus though with this sense of authenticity, awakening up, the sense of being present, Uranian energy. Well, we've just put a telescope out there, the James Webb telescope, that is capturing the whole of the universe in its wonderful form and presence of sacred geometry, Fibonacci series. They're finding structures that are organized. We're a tremendous opening and breakthrough at so many levels. And you can be with this within yourself. Give this emphasis, give this time to yourself with these next few months. Where this wave is happening personally, of course, is specific to your birth chart. So if you want to get in touch with me and talk about this, then please do. You know, it's very specific how this energy can operate. It's to do with what is your rising sign and how this wave then affects different areas of the chart. So please have no hesitation to get in touch with me. And also, this year in the Chinese New Year is the year of the dragon. And I did a painting. I'll share this painting with you. It was strange. I was trying to paint the wave, but it came out not so much as a wave, but more as the dragon painting. See how it's got this kind of scorpionic tail that goes back into COVID and goes back into the hard times of things that we had. There was a lot of darkness. And here we go through into this great breakthrough of energy. And there the dragon appears and starts to look forwards with confidence and sustainability towards the new possibilities that we have. So this painting it symbolizes, you know, you can see here there's kind of a desperation in this corner of the chart here, the horrible things that we're seeing in Gaza and so on and so forth in the world. But there's a new light available to us as well. So I find it significant that this is what channeled to me as I was going through in my personal practice. You know, I was being I had a couple of days of childlikeness, and that's what came out of it. I had no idea, you know, where this was going, you know, other than I had to go with this kind of smooth energy and this flow. So it's the year of the dragon. You know, the dragon energy can bring a lot of abundance and fortunateness. So I have an alchemy of breath meditation that I've made for this time. So if you want to access that, it's a 33-minute Kundalini activation meditation. Please go to the links below here and get in touch with me. Powerful times. Let's emerge here. You know, this emergence can often look like an emergency. You know, all around we're seeing emergencies. No, stay calm. Go into your breath. Go into your sound work. Go into your presence of being in the body, and say, no, it's an emergence. I'm going to stay cool with this one. I've got a big wave to ride. So just to recap, there's a big wave. Know that on your surfboard it's 100% up to you. Bring your full presence to your practice. Then relax and enjoy your new visions. Look to the inner journeys, to your practice of awareness, breathwork, and relaxation. Be flexible. Look for the smoother ways, the calmer pathways. Be present in an essential way. Enjoy this precious gift of your body. Your imagination and visualizations can bring in high levels of joy and play with the feminine. In the outside world, it's a year of great challenges, wars, climate change, general mayhem. Do not go there. Watch the stories unfold with your calm awareness. Get used to your new view. Leap forward. It's a turnabout year. It's just the first of a few years of great intensity. It's historic times of change. But as the children of the sun say, shine, 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 you'll be fine. And where do you shine? You shine from your heart. When you're on that wave, look at the world from your heart, from its expanded vision and view. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Be well, be love, be kind.